Hey guys, Robert Blackman, president of Felice Cafe and Profit Leads University. Today I've got an incredible true story, and I've been in the business for 40 years and marketing for 40 years. I'm going to get my baseball cap straight. Sherry always says your cap wasn't straight yesterday. Let's see what I can do. Let's just say, did that work? Yeah, that works. That's better. Okay. Having been an entrepreneur for 40 years, there's been a ton of things I've done that were non-network marketing opportunities. A lot of these were, I went into Income Opportunity, Entrepreneur magazines, heck, even went into the National Enquirer, those type of things, and answered ads and became a distributor for a particular company. One in particular, which this story really is relevant for today for coaching, is I got involved in a company that was called, what was it called? Money for College, that's right. And it's where we would collect applications from college students, and we would send them into a company who would run them through their computer, and then they would spit out to them potential grants and loans and scholarships for the college students. So it was a huge need for it, because at that point, before the internet, this was what, in the late 80s, early 90s, there wasn't the internet. There wasn't, colleges really weren't going out and pursuing scholarships. Banks weren't having scholarships, like you write an essay and get $500. Those type of things weren't happening. So this was really pre-internet, and it was a much needed service. So it was $500 to become a rep for this Money for College company. So they provided a cover letter, and they provided this 11 by 17, fold in half. So it was a 4-page questionnaire that we would stuff in an envelope, and we would mail it out to college students. Well, of course, being in the mailing, direct mail business, I would rent list. I started running ads and classified ads in newspapers, Penn State, Notre Dame, OU, University of Texas, everywhere. And they were about $15 a week. So I had a little ad budget, and I would just post Money for College, scholarships, grants, and loans. So people would call an 800 number. I'd pull down their information. The 800 number would ask for their address, and I would mail them out the cover letter and the questionnaire. Of course, me being who I am, I kept, copious notes. How much money did I spend? How many did I mail out? What was the cost of the postage? What was the cost of the printing? And how many people joined? And then I would send that off to the company for $12, and they would then run the report and send it directly to the student. I had about 200 inquiries. I was probably about $1,500 down, including the $500 to get started, and 0 people had signed up. And I'd even called people back. And I go, man, you need to fill out that questionnaire and send me your check for $49 or $59, $69, $79. We were testing different price points. The bottom line is I got so frustrated I was going to quit. And I ran across a magazine ad where a guy said, I can help you with your copywriting, and I can help as a coach. And for him to mentor me, this was back in the 80s, it was $500 just for one session. Not for 30 days, not for a month. It's $500 for me to mail into him what my problems were, what my ad copy was, and then he would send back a correction and maybe even rewrite some of the copy. So I waited around, got another credit card, sent $500. This is my early 20s. You got to remember, I'm like 22, 23 years old. Green as all can be. I sent it back to him. He, within a week, sent me a letter. Just a letter in the mail, and said, Robert, I know what your problem is. You need to write a sales letter, and I've included a front and back sheet in here as what I would do as far as the bullet points. And you need to have your order form, and you need to ask for the $49 or $69 up front. Then you mail them the questionnaire. He said, the reason why you're not getting any orders is you're asking college students to sit down and spend 20 to 30 minutes to fill out this application, then go get a checkbook or get a credit card, and then get a stamp, put it in the envelope, and mail it back to you. Because they couldn't call me to place the order because they had to fill out the questionnaire. And I sat there stunned I was stunned at how simple that was. But see, I didn't know anything. I didn't know what I didn't know because I was 22, 23 years old. This guy was in his 40s, 50s. And I said, that may have been the best $500 investment I've ever made in my life. So I took his suggestions, added a little bit of my spiel to it. I changed my ad up a little bit on the magazine. I remailed the 200 people. Out of the 200 people that I remailed, I got 20 people, or I brought in $1,000. Now here's what's significant. This is what taught me everything that I know today about human psychology, about marketing, whether it's network marketing or marketing, it doesn't matter. You're dealing with people. It taught me the psyche of people. It taught me the percentages. It taught me how to be a businessman, how to put food on my table, how to keep the lights on, have the warehouses, rent a warehouse, have a house, have 2 overheads, have 3 or 4 cars going on. It gave me the money to live the lifestyle, have $80 breakfasts, okay? It gave me the money to do the things that I wanted to do when I wanted to do them. So here's what happened. It blew me away. I would put on the ads, call toll free. Call me. People would call me, and it was a one-call close. I would say, yes, it's $49.95. I just need a credit card, and we will send you out this application to fill out. Every single day, the phone was ringing, Monday through Sunday. Hey, I saw your ad. And yes, I need scholarships. And I go, look, it's $49. Sometimes they say, look, I need to call my parents, and I'll call you right back. They call me back with a credit card. Zoom, I'd mail out that 11x17 application that was in the letter to begin with, asking for the money then. I would send that out to them after they paid me the $50. About 3 or 4 months, I had processed close to 200 applications, or about 10 grand. Remember, it cost me $12, right? Whenever they fill it out, send it to me, send it off to them, $12. And then they drop ship the report to the student. So I had a journal, writing it all down, writing their names down. I would number the actual application. So when it came back, I knew who to match it up to in case their name wasn't on it. Very detailed system. And so I would send these applications out, and I would rush to the mail every day, waiting for the applications to be filled out so then I could send a $12 check off to the company. After 3 months of having 200 orders, guess how many people had sent me back the application? 5 people. So I'm sitting there as a young kid going, well, maybe they just need more time. So I dropped a postcard in the mail to everybody. I go, hey, just a reminder, sent you an application, and make sure you fill it out. And if you lost it, let me know and I'll send you another one. Guess how many orders that postcard that I sent to 180, 190 people? I got 1 additional order. So I realized very quickly what the math was going to be. So I was able to take out of that 10 grand, I expanded my budget, my advertising budget, and I went to the largest schools. There was a book in the library that was about this thick that gave me a listing of every single college newspaper in the United States. So I would call the school newspaper and say, yes, I'd like to place an ad. They took it over the phone. I give them my credit card. It'd be $10 to $15 to rent it for a week. And I'd put a code number. So when they called the 800 number, I said, please leave the code number. So then I knew which ad was doing what. If they called and I talked to them live, I say, yeah, what's the code number at the end of the ad? I turned into a machine, and I made over $100,000 that year with money for college scholarships. That is the premise of what skyrocketed my business to multi-million dollars. Because I was willing to spend $500 back in 1989 to somebody I didn't know because I'd bought a $500 dealership that was costing me money. One simple change. And I'll challenge you today. Hire me as a coach. There's 3 options today. You can do 1 hour, You can do 30 days or you can do lifetime. And I want you to go to this website right now, robertblackmancoaching.com. robertblackmancoaching.com. Pick whichever package works for you. You can always upgrade to another package later. The lifetime ones are limited because I can't do lifetime for everybody, so that's going to be a limited time. So if you want it, I would grab it now before that closes out. And let me use my 40 years of experience to help you build your network marketing business. Now, I know you're sitting there going, Robert, I don't think you can help me. Well, here's what I know about you today. There's only 3 categories that you fall into. And I'm gonna nail this, and you're gonna be blown away because I'm gonna know who you are. Number 1, you have never been in network marketing before, and you're looking to get into it now. And you're trying to figure out how this business works, okay? That's category number 1. Category number 2 is you were in a network marketing company before, but you got out and you're not in one now, but you're thinking about getting back in and you don't know which company to pick. They all look great. They all have the best products. They all say they have the best system, the highest pay plan, and you're confused. I can help you with that. The third and last category, category number 3, is you're already in a program and it's not working the way you want it to. You know that you can have a bigger commission check and you're not reaching your potential. Matter of fact, you're being a little lazy. You're actually contemplating maybe quitting, or maybe you're already off the monthly auto ship. Maybe you're not meeting your volume requirements to get all the commissions that you need. Maybe you're leaving money on the table each month. Maybe you're in a binary and you have $150,000 in one leg and $20 in the other leg, right? Maybe you are dreaming and thinking about your business, but you're not taking any action. I can help you. Never been in. You've been in before, but you're not now, and you're in right now. Those are the only 3 categories that you're in. And regardless of which category you're in, I can help you because of my 40 years of experience in both traditional business and network marketing. And guess what? I'm running a network marketing program now called Felice Cafe, and also another one called Profit Leads University. I will tell you today, and I will say this with great confidence, I don't think there's anybody in the profession that knows more about the nitty-gritty of network marketing than Robert Blackman, than me. And it's not because I think I'm great. It's because I've tried and failed more than anybody I've ever talked to in my life about this business. I've had a hunger and a passion. When somebody knocks me down, I get back up. I've been terminated. I've had companies close. I've had groups leave. I've had everything in the world. My own company, I had a merchant account that was shut down and they took 80 grand that was in reserve. I've had a business associate embezzle $300,000 from me. Folks, I've been to hell and back several times for my freedom. And if you're looking to be free, you're looking to do what you want to do whenever you want to do it, then you need to hire me as a coach. 1 hour, 30 days, or lifetime. It doesn't matter. But just like the story I told you today, one little tip turned me from going from 0 in sales to $10,000 in sales in 90 days. And that's impressive because somebody was able to, with experience, take a microscope and look at my business and go, oh, you need to stop doing that, and the floodgate will open. And he was right. I know I can help you through business. Go to robertblackmancoaching.com right now. Pick a package and let's go to work together. Thanks a lot. I hope you have a happy 4th. Bye-bye.